Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Rick Loves Maria. So I'm in Chicago, um, been making a couple of deliveries up here. There's still a little bit of snow on the ground, but it's melting. Grass is turning green. I don't know what the temperature is. It's 40. And so that's in Chicago. So spring is here, I'm pretty sure. We changed the clocks. Uh, we adjusted the clocks forward. And so I'm pretty sure spring is just around the corner. So I'm feeling good about that. Hopefully no more snow. I spent the past few days with a lot of snow, seeing a lot of snow. And the parking lot, one parking lot where I had to deliver a trailer was really muddy because, of course the snow melts and it just makes a muddy mess of things. The ground is still really soft over here. You don't want to drive off the pavement. But anyway, I'm feeling good about spring. It's finally here. I got my stimulus check today from the government, and you know paid a bill, sent them the big chunk of that to pay on a credit card to pay a bill. So anyway, trying to get trying to get out of debt, get that paid off. So anyway, I got that done, and so I think I get paid tomorrow from Rail, so I'll have some more money. Every Thursday we get paid, so that's not bad. I've had some decent checks. I've had some small checks. Depends on how many days you have off. If I have several days off, that's less deliveries, less miles. And so that's less, so your check is less. But anyway, it's okay. So I'm sitting here in Chicago watching some of the traffic go by and stuff. It's interesting. It's a very busy place. Somebody said that it with the K1 visa interview at the U.S. Embassy, somebody reported that if you send them an email and request to be expedited because your dates have expired on your NOAA 2 and stuff, that they would expedite your interview. Not true. The only reason you can have for expedite is if you have a minor child. It's close to my mirror. If you have a minor child that's turning 18, in other words, aging out, and or you have a medical situation where you are in need of, I don't know, if you're having a medical situation and you need your spouse or significant other to help come to America and help you with your medical issues. Anyway, we don't qualify for either one of those. So we're not going to get an expedite. It's just not going to happen. So the Philippines is having trouble with the COVID virus. It's still on the increase over there in the Philippines, and they're undergoing more lockdowns over there. They just limited the number of foreigners that can arrive at the airport in Manila, and like 1,500. I don't know if that's per day or what, but they're discouraging foreigners to travel there. If you buy a ticket, your flight could be canceled. Philippine Airlines is canceling a lot of flights right now. So, now's not a good time to be traveling over there. She can't come here, I can't go there. You know, it's really hard being in a relationship for a long time, long distance, and you haven't been able to see your loved one. And it's really hard. Really, really hard. It's one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. You know, I love Marie and I just want to be with her. The pandemic has caused us a lot of heartbreak, a lot of stress, a lot of difficulty. It's been real difficult. I'm hoping that in the next month I can get my vaccination. Ohio lets anybody who's age 50 or older get the vaccination right now. So I'm going to try to schedule that in Ohio the next time that I get some days off. And I think that'll be a good thing. Go ahead and get it. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get it. No reason not to. So I got to sit here tonight. I got to sit here. What does this say? About 8 more hours until tomorrow. I used up all of what's called my 70-hour clock. You can only drive 70 hours in a week, and I have already driven 70 hours. So anyway, I gotta sit here for. I'll recoup some hours overnight. I think it's gonna be like 10 hours, but I need to go take a nap, obviously, first. What else is going on? I just miss being around the kids in the Philippines. You know, they're the most beautiful children that you've ever seen. You know, the brown eyes and the long dark hair. The kids are beautiful. Timmy's got a birthday coming up, they said. So anyway, I'm not sure what we're going to do for Timmy's birthday. But we'll have to figure that out. We put a new battery in the car, and Maria's got her athletic shoes so she can go do her exercise. So, you know, I know for her it's the same routine over there in the Philippines every day. It's not easy, especially with the pandemic. They keep them cooped up in the house. If you're under age 15, you can't go out anywhere. You can't do anything. You got to stay at home. It's not easy for them as well, you know. They don't want large family gatherings. They don't want they being the authorities over there. They don't want picnics. They don't want family beach vacations. They don't want parties because, you know, people tend to gather. And Holy Week is coming up over there. What's called Holy Week, Easter, you know, and they tend to have a lot of gatherings over there, a lot of family gatherings, and celebrate. And the government is afraid that will cause the COVID virus to spread. And the numbers are not good over there in the Philippines. Here in the States, the numbers are improving. About I think they said about 20% of adults have had the vaccination. I think the majority of them are older adults. People in my age group, 50 to 65, are the next group, I think, to get it. And so I'm going to try to do that. But as more and more people get the vaccination, that gets us closer and closer to reducing the numbers, and the infection rate will begin to go down. So we're fortunate in this country that we have enough of a vaccine, I think, to go around for everybody. Over in the Philippines, they don't have, I think, hardly any of the vaccine at all. And so they've only given out, I think, less than 500,000 over there. Probably to hospital staff, doctors and nurses and that sort of thing, probably politicians. So the general public over there can't get it right now, like many of us here in the States have. So it's tough. But yeah, I really miss being around the kids. I miss my family and being active, doing things with them, just doing routine activities. So yeah, I miss it. So stay safe. Let's see, is there anything else going on? I can't think of anything else. Oh, there's been a rash of violence against Asian Americans, which makes no sense to me at all. These people are very gentle and kind. I've never met an Asian American who's not. And so it's disturbing when somebody is violent or does something to them, just because it just doesn't make any sense. So I'm hoping that will come to an end quickly. So that's a problem. There's some school buses running around here. Believe it or not, some kids are going to school. It's interesting, isn't it? How over time we've managed to adapt and allow our children to go back to school. This is a pretty tight pilot that I've managed to get into here, in Chicago. They do have quite a bit of land, but they didn't develop a whole lot of it into actual truck parking. They got the usual fuel aisle, but they're really lacking on some of the parking. There's a couple of ponds here on site, but yeah, they don't have near enough parking for as many vehicles as they have coming in and out of here. So I managed to park along the side of the exit here, but it's not an optimal parking spot. I really wanted to be back there in one of the slots, but they were all full when I arrived. Where am I off to next? I really don't know. I don't know from one day to the next where I'm going to be hauling and delivering stuff. It's okay. You just go with the flow. I finished a good week. I was really busy this week. Let's see, I did 459 miles, 482, 499, 578, 543, and then What is up with the 15th? 15th. I don't remember. Oh, no, I don't remember. And then yesterday, 287 miles. Today, 201. So there's a couple days that weren't really great. But starting tomorrow, I'll go back and probably start picking up some pretty good miles again. I think I'm going down tomorrow to where am I going tomorrow? Channahon, Illinois. I think it's south. It's not over toward Indiana. It's not over toward Gary. Well, it's not too far from Gary, but I think it's south west of Chicago. And then I'm going to haul that load back up to Appleton, Wisconsin for a live unload. So anyway, I don't have to be over there to pick that up until 9:30. And I'm less than an hour away. So that's really, oh, that's preloaded. I could show up early. I bet I'll show up early. So anyway, that's how it works. You can kind of look at the pre-plan and you can tell whether you can show up early. You can kind of tell what time you need to leave to be on time. This morning, because I had trouble with the computer, they had to replace my computer in this truck. I didn't have a choice. After I hooked up to the trailer, my on-duty hours put me into where when I got off duty, then you have to sit for 10 hours and sleep. And so this morning, no matter what, there was no way I was going to make the 6 a.m. appointment. So what I had to do was I told them that it's probably going to be more like 8 o'clock. It was actually like 7:30 when I arrived. And of course the guy there was like, oh, it's supposed to be here at 4 a.m. Well, sorry. Life happens. So anyway, they got good food inside. They got pizza. They got some salads, some burritos. Of course, they got some food that's not so good for you. Cinnabon. They got a lot of fried food, fried chicken and stuff. And yeah, I like it. It's just not healthy for you. So anyway, I'm gonna go take a nap. You guys stay safe out there. Keep wearing the mask. And I don't know. We'll get through this a couple more months. Just take it one day at a time. A couple more months, we'll get there. All right. At some point, hopefully, I really miss the family. Hopefully, at some point, I can either get back to the Philippines or we can get Maria an interview and try to get together. It's really hard being without the ones you love. And it's just unfortunate that this pandemic happened. The timing couldn't have been worse for us. Yeah, it's like for other people, they're able to get together with their loved ones. But for us, it just didn't work out. And it's really unfortunate and irritating. I try not to get too frustrated about it. In 7 years from now, I can just retire and go over there and relax. Sit back and collect Social Security or whatever and try to enjoy life. So I just look forward to the future. And I think that's all any of us can do, is really look forward to the future and try to make plans for the future and what the future will bring. You know, the past is behind us. We all made mistakes in the past. We would do things differently. But you know, I haven't made too many. There's just one. There's just one marriage that I shouldn't have done. That's all. All right. Okay. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you later. Bye.